Hello, everyone. Hey, Damien, how are you? All right, we are continuing with the $1 hunt. Hello, Mark. If you missed it, we found a wounded eagle last night, minor strike through error, and a wide rim, and a bunch of low mintage. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We went through 13 rolls last night. So we're going to see how many we could go through tonight. I have an hour 20 minutes. I'm extending the time. So yeah, that was pretty shocking to me, Mark, last night. All right, first roll tonight. There is no way we're going to find another one tonight. If we do, I'm going to play the lottery. All right, here we go. We are looking for errors for low mintage, Native American series, anything like that. William Howard Taft, our first NIFC. There you go. First NIFC, we'll take it. NIFC not intended for circulation, lower mintage. Ulysses S. Grant. No. Again, the big coins are the 2000 Wounded Eagle and Kellogg's. Franklin Pierce. Rutherford B. Hayes. Nope. Oh, we have our first Native American coin. Nice. Low mintage. This one is 2021 Denver. So we found we're off to a good start here. 2020. Denver doesn't count. We are looking for the Philadelphia. 2001. Ulysses S. Grant. 2000. Oh, shoot. Let me turn off my notifications real quick. How's everyone doing today? Here's our first Susan B. Anthony. Philadelphia. I need another holder here. 2000 Philadelphia. Very tired, I hear you. I know the feeling. Alright, so if you missed it last night, we found this one here. this is the second most expensive or valuable dollar out of the small dollar series. If you look right there, it looks like there's a spear going through the eagle, like somebody shot a bow and arrow or an arrow at it. That is the wounded eagle. Yep, that's how I am too, Damien. And it never fails. Just looking for double lettering. Nope. Yep. I'll take care of it. I am not sure if I'm gonna get it graded or not. It's up in the air. No, almost uncirculated 55, which I don't know if it'll get that or not. Goes for about $120. If you go higher grades, of course, it's going to be more. I don't know what kind of grade this would get. Yeah, definitely almost, I don't know. Without it being graded, it goes for about $50 or $60. So. Oh, Native American series. This one's too dirty. Rutherford B. Hayes. Not the wide rim on this one, but nice enough to list. James Polk, 1980, Denver. Rutherford B. Hayes, that's like the 6th one or something. George Washington, Ulysses S. Grant, another one. Millard Fillmore. I'm pretty good with presidents, but I never heard of Fillmore. 2000 Philly. We'll check for the Kellogg's. Kellogg's is the most valuable that you can get. Huh. We have a little die chip here in the tail. It is rough, though. Somebody scrubbed the heck out of this coin. We'll pass on it. Zachary Taylor. Andrew Johnson. Thomas Jefferson. Roll number 3 for tonight. No double dice. Franklin Pierce. 1979 Denver. John Quincy Adams. Nice coin. (2001), 2000 Denver. We want that Philly. Hello, Maria. How are you? Oh, you know what? That was not... What did I do with that coin? Oh, jeez. I don't know. Certainly was not planning on going live tonight, but I got to get rid of these coins, so might as well go live. I only have an hour and a half. That's my limit. (1979). Oof, I'm going to throw that one back. Big scratch. Here's another Native American, and all right, we'll take that. James Buchanan. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. Hey, Theodore Roosevelt. All right. Hello, D. Connor. This is an NIFC. Lower mintage. This is Denver Mint. Theodore Roosevelt. Hello, Erica. We are looking for errors for low mintage like this one. They produce very little of these. Native American series. So we found the second most valuable error last night out of this series. Thank you, Erica. It would be awesome if we found the most expensive variety. Very unlikely, but hey, you never know. I never thought I'd find the Wounded Eagle either, so. These are just fun to look through. Some of the designs, especially the Innovation and the Native American series. James Madison. Rutherford B. Hayes. Nope, not making the list. Anything is possible. You're absolutely right. James Garfield. Nope, did not make the list. Denver. 2001. 1979, not the wide rim. We did find one yesterday. It will be awesome to find another one, but I doubt it. Here's another 1979 Philly, not the wide rim. That's why we hunt for coins. You just never know. Anything is possible. Oh, look at that, Abraham. A little scratch, but Denver Mint. A bit scratched. A little too scratched for me. Toning on that coin. Oh, here's a Native American. All right. We got the Code Talkers, World War II and World War I. So we found 4 low mintage so far tonight. We found quite a few last night. Colton, the 79s, basically, if it's Philadelphia, you see how the 1 and the 9 are almost touching the rim. That is a wide rim. And do I have any San Francisco handy? No. They're somewhere in the tubes. But the San Francisco, there is a type 1 and type 2. Type 1, S, I'm sorry. Yeah, type 1 looks like a block, the S, the mint mark. Type 2 is a clear S. Type 2 is worth a little more money. Type 1 is not as much. Oh, look at this one. Another one. I love these. You have the howling wolf, the turkey, and the turtle. Low mintage. We'll take those all the time. Hello, Demi. Thank you. Hello, Giselle. How are you? Let's see. 1 hour, 4 minutes. Yeah, you have to order them. The bank, no banks that I know carry them in stock normally. You have to order them. Not every bank will. So yeah, I order 1 box per month. That might change, especially when they will not allow me to order pennies anymore, which I have been warned already that sooner or later they are cutting off the penny orders. And if they are talking about cutting off penny orders already, that means it is coming. It's just a matter of when. It's $1,000 per box. Sometimes the banks will have rolls, but more than likely, there's not more than likely, there is a good chance that it is someone that searched a box and took the rolls back. This is close to being a wide rim, but it is not. There's a fairly significant gap. It's close. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Rutherford B. Hayes. Here's a 1979, not the wide rim. Another 1979 Philly, not wide rim. Oh, shoot. Oops, I've been messing up. I've been messing up. Oh, wait a minute. All of these go in there. All right. John Quincy Adams. I'm hanging in there. Thank you for asking. Trying my best. I do have $600 in singles that came this week. I'll probably make a video out of that. Here's a 1980 San Francisco. Nice. Ooh, Native American series. This is not a low mintage. It's a regular mintage, but still cool. We'll take that. 2000 Philly. I should start checking these for double dies because that last one was a double die. It was just a bit dirty. No Kellogg's. No Wounded Eagle. No, it's the closeness to the rim. 1979 Erica. That's just it. And then this 1979 Philadelphia. Sorry. And then you have the 1979 San Francisco with the Type 1 and Type 2. Type 1, the mint mark, the S looks like a block, like a rectangle, filled in. And the Type 2 looks like a clear S. You're welcome. Andrew Johnson. Not the wide rim, but this is almost uncirculated. Nice. If you look at the rim itself, you would think this is a wide rim, but it's not. Oh, jeez. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. I'm losing it. 1979 Philadelphia, not wide rim. Oh, okay. I just got new coin tubes in, and this one is bigger than the ones I had, so that's good. Abraham Lincoln, John Tyler, 1979 Philly, not the wide rim. Oh, which ones? That, right? I hope. (2003) Denver. You don't see many of these very much. I don't know what the mintage is on them. Thomas Jefferson. $2,000 Philly. Oh, what the heck fell? What the heck? Oh well. A lot of people yesterday were asking me what Kellogg's Sacagawea looks like. I will show you. This is a good indication here. All right, so if you look at the tail on the left, this here is a regular coin. The Kellogg's has a lot of detail on the tail feathers. Even here has a lot more than here. So if you see detail on these feathers here and also on the wings, you can see a lot more detail. This is the Kellogg's. That's in that condition. If you get it graded, that might come out of 67, 68. You're talking about $15,000. So, hello, David. Oh, nice, David. Yeah, that's the 79. They're not silver. They are clad. But there are some errors. Nothing major, but I personally like them. I think they're cool. Native American really beat up. 2000 Philly. Denver Mint. $2,000 Philly. You have both the spear, the Wounded Eagle, and the possible Kellogg's on this coin. This one has neither. As far as I know, those are the two most expensive errors in the Sacagawea or presidential dollar coins. So, yeah. Like these. See, all right. This is a San Francisco. If you look at the mint mark, it looks like a big blob. It is not a clear S. That is a type 1. Type 2, you can see a clear S. Yeah, that would be interesting. Some especially paper money, I certainly would not want to know where they have been. $2003, yeah, I just found the first one, I think. I had never found one before. I don't know if they're low mintage or not. 2008 Denver. However, this is a clean coin. I'll put that in there. 3 million. Yeah, that's a lot. Here's another, a little too beat up. Philadelphia, wide, not wide rim. (2001). Nothing on that one. Thank you, Giselle. Yeah, that's a lot. It does help the economy. I have nothing against it. I'm just saying I don't want to know where some of the money has been. I am the type of person, I think everybody should be able to do whatever they want. Leave other people alone, worry about yourself. Hey Troy, how are you? James Buchanan. Yep. See how this is a clear S and the other one was not? We have another Philly not wide rim. That will go into the eBay store. If anyone is interested in silver or even clad proof sets, I just listed a few tonight. I will be listing a lot more in my eBay store. So if you want to check it out, Native American, real dirty. I should make a coupon code for my YouTube viewers for eBay. Yeah, it's unless it's majorly off center, I don't pay attention to it. It would have to be like, at least like that. No, not 1/3. Just enough where there's no rim on the other side of the coin. Denver Mint, we don't care. Philly. No, I do not clean coins. I do not clean coins. The app, there is no app that could tell you what a coin is worth. That is bogus. They make money off of taking your information. Some apps even say that they'll purchase the coin from you for a certain amount of money. I could guarantee that if you ever try to sell that coin to that app, they will never purchase it. It is just a gimmick. Any of those coin identifier apps, please do not use them. RE engineered paper. There are YouTube videos on how to clean coins. I just choose not to share that information, because you are basically ruining the value of a coin when you do that. Hello, Isaiah. Hello, Tom. How are you? Yeah, it applies to any coin, not one eye. Abraham Lincoln. Did you just come in, Tom? $19.79, not the wide rim. It is a Philly. Circulated. Abraham Lincoln. Ulysses S. Grant. Franklin Pierce. Another Native American, rough shape. 1979, not the wide rim. They did not make any 1982 of these. They made these 1979, 80, and 81. There were no mint sets in 1982 or 1983. Yeah, because it's got some blob or something on there. But I see what you saw, though. As far as I know, there's nothing of an error to that. Nah, the 1982 pennies are all wide AM. The 1982 pennies, oh, here's a San Francisco mint. I could explain it to you now. All right. If you see, that is the mint mark. That is supposed to be an S. It is a blob. That is type 1. It's the most common. The 82, what you want to look for is copper. There are large dates and small dates. The large dates, the 8 looks formal on the top and the bottom, the same size, the circle. The small date, the top of the 8 looks smaller, or is smaller than the bottom 8. And they made copper and they made zinc pennies. If you are lucky enough to find a copper Denver mint, small date, you are into big money. I think they've only found 8 or 12 or something. So Weigh your coins, you never know. 1979. I should listen to my own advice, but I just put the 1982s and 1983s to the side. And if the 1983, if that is a copper, that is fairly rare. It's a transitional error. No, I have not, Jerry. I am possibly looking to get a wholesale account or a dealer account with them, or BCW, or one of those big companies for supplies. You know, that one is, I'm not going to keep that. That is dirty. Here's a Native American. All right, that is just, it's not great, not horrible. We'll keep it. Thomas Jefferson, another Native American series. Not low mintage again. 1979, not the wide rim, and that is the Denver Mint, right? Yep, Denver Mint. Almost uncirculated. Possibly uncirculated. We'll keep that. $2,000 Philly. That's what we want. And holy, oh no. Wow. Wait a minute. I thought that was a scratch. That is not a scratch. Could I see it? I need to inspect this a little closer here. I'll show you in a minute. You know, never mind. That is a scratch. My fault. Thank you, Jerry. Yeah, it's a scratch. False alarm. I thought I had a different type of wounded eagle. That is not recognized, of course. But it was a scratch. How much time do I have left? 38 minutes. We have 31 likes. That's why I use my phone zoomed in like this whenever I'm hunting pennies or quarters, and it works perfectly. And of course, it helps to have a microscope next to you. No. If you clean any coins, like a semi-valuable coin, and you send it in to get graded, it will come back graded, has cleaned, or let's say uncirculated details, which kills the value of the coin. So if you get details on, let's say, $100 coin in that grade, and you get details on the grade, that $100 coin just became maybe a $20 coin or $30 coin if you're lucky. Hello, Cody. Any finds? Yeah, we found the second wounded eagle today. No, I'm joking. Just low mintage. A 5 low mintage. Wouldn't it be something if I found another one today? Nope, that's damage, not a cud. Okay. Hey, you can't force people, you know. You can't force people to like or do something they don't want to do. It's fine. I'm not the one missing out. Well, kind of am, but 2007. You don't see many of these around. 2000 Denver. James Monroe. 1979 Philly, not the wide rim. Yeah, interactions, people making comments, stuff like that helps me out. Likes. It helps me out with the algorithm. So my lives and videos do get recommended to more people. Then again, I don't have to give out silver. Philadelphia. I should put up a poll. I wonder. Hello, Juan. How are you? Let me start a poll. Let me see. How come I can't do that? Oh. Create a poll. They recognize one eye. I'm trying to hang in there. Been rough, but trying to hang in there. John, there is no such thing as a NCOD We Trust quarter. If you look under the microscope, that is a G, not a C. Unfortunately, people are taking advantage of other people, or they just don't know, trying to make money. Don't fall for it, please. There is no such thing. Yeah, I have been. I have been saying what errors I'm looking for. That's possible when I. Philadelphia, not a wide rim. We are looking for the wide rim. We found one yesterday. If you see, there is space between the date and the rim. On this one, there is very little, almost no space. This is a wide rim error. And another error we're looking for, this is one of the big errors. If you look right there, it looks like there is an arrow or a spear going through the eagle's body. That is called the wounded eagle. That is a $50 to $100 coin. The wide rim, depending on condition, $6 through, I'm gonna say $10. Not a wide rim, but not in bad shape. Hey, everybody's welcome to their own opinion, Jerry. Some people don't like it because there's no silver. No possibility of silver. Oh, you're welcome, Troy. Anytime. Feel free to ask questions. I'll try to explain if I know. If I don't know, I'm not going to try to pretend that I do. I'll just let you know that I don't know. Yeah, it was a scratch, unfortunately. Nicer coin. Maybe I'll tone that. Yeah, coins are fun. It's a cheap hobby. Well, I spend way too much money on coins, unfortunately. But if you go to the bank and get a few rolls, it is a cheap hobby. You could find some pretty valuable coins. I don't know. No, Cody. We are looking for. There are always die cracks, die breaks, die chips, cuds. You can find that on any coin. Double dies. Kellogg's is the big one. That is the big boy coin. We are looking for the Native American series. I have found some that were low mintage already, like that. This is my favorite and probably most valuable. Not in this condition, but if it was nicer, this is a $15 coin. Innovation dollars, low mintage. Low mintage presidential coins. No, I don't have I wish I had a Cheerios. They're extremely hard to find. I pulled it up before. Here is the Cheerios. How to identify a Sacagawea Cheerios. If you look at this here, a lot of detail on the tail feathers and these feathers. If you look at a regular coin, it is plain, no detail. This is a Cheerios in this condition. If you got it graded, you could tell that this is a extremely high quality coin. Might be a 67, 68 plus. You're talking probably about $15,000 for that grade in this coin for the Cheerios. So, oh, nice, Giselle. Congrats. Yeah, it's there's every state has one. The innovation. Here's a Native American, not low mintage, but we keep those. Ulysses S. Grant, not low mintage. Back to back. Andrew Jackson, not low mintage. How much time do I have left? 25 minutes. 25 minutes left. Hey, Otto, how are you? I have to go for my walk. Don't want any blood clots. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, stuff like this, I think they only made like a couple of 100,000. It was rough, Giselle. It was rough. And I got sick on top of it, so yeah. My legs, both of them feel like jello right now. But yeah, and I have 4 more to go. Fun. Lots of fun. I might be MIA for a few weeks. We'll see. Oh, nice, Jerry. Some of those San Francisco to earlier or the 40s, 30s, 20s are worth a decent amount. John Quincy Adams. Rutherford B. Hayes. Just missed the cut for NIFC. The president I never heard of, Fillmore. Yeah, it's been tough. A lot of pain. But we'll deal with it. 1980 Philadelphia. See, there is no wide rim on the Philadelphia. That would be a wide rim on the 79. On the 1980, there's no wide rim. But you get an idea what the 79 would look like if it's a wide rim. $2,000 Denver. I appreciate that, but it's something I got to deal with. James Garfield just missed the cut. Yeah, it's good therapy. Hey, Ruger, how are you? Not the wide rim. Oh, that's oh, that's interesting, Giselle. This will be in the roll. I'm not going to get into that, Ruger. Don't want to start talking politics. There was another, there was a school shooting again today, overshadowed by that story. Yeah, nobody heard about, or not many people heard about that. I like that, Giselle. Yeah, Colorado. I mean, it's becoming like a weekly thing, and it's it's disgusting to me. You know, again, I don't get political. I'm not gonna get political, but rough, Ruger, pretty rough. All things considered, not horrible. Millard Fillmore. This one's like uncirculated. Philadelphia. Thank you, Ruger. Yeah, it's been tough. Last procedure was not good. And I got sick. I think I got sick at the facility where I got the treatment. That would be my guess. But that with you know, the injections and all that, it did not feel good, and still doesn't. It's my legs, Jerry. So if any, thank you for the flower. Slapped. I'm just gonna call you Slapped. I'm not gonna say the whole name. Sorry. Not wide rim, and of course my phone. Oh, this is to beat up. All right. So if you feel your legs heavy or tired or whatever, please go see a doctor and get MRIs and ultrasounds. Because, all right, so you have your arteries, right, which are supposed to be like this, that wide, and blood flows one way. My arteries were like that, which blood flows both ways, giving it an extremely possible possibility of blood clots happening, which obviously is not good. Very dangerous. So I have to get these injections to fix that. So, and I have to go for walks once every hour. I know I'm pushing it, going an hour and a half, but to keep my circulation going, or otherwise I could get blood clots if I don't, during these procedures especially. So that's why I cannot go a full live session. That's why I'm supposed to go live for an hour, but I'm pushing it to an hour and a half. Yes, Galinda. If you have a job, or if you're at home and sit most of the time, yeah, it's a very good possibility. Jerry, I don't know. I do not know. If you, well, obviously you're subscribed because you're in the chat, but if you turn on notifications, Galindo, from what I understand, these injections are to fix it. Whether it fixes it permanently or it's something like my neck and my back where the injections wear out after a certain amount of time, I don't know yet. Hopefully not, but hopefully it's temporary, or what they do is permanent, hopefully, but don't know. Yeah, when I'm going live next, I have no idea. I am going to I've been putting out shorts whenever I can, and I am going to put out videos. I'll try to keep them manageable to 7 to 10 minutes or so, maybe a little longer. So if you turn on notifications for my channel, you can see. Oh yeah, I do. I went from doing I went from 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day, maybe 4,000 steps a day, and I've been doing about 12 to 15,000. And I'll tell you what, if you're not used to walking that much, you feel it. Oh yes, Jerry, I have a ton. I don't want to really show you my mess. Excuse my mess, but that right there is all foreign coins, and it is a tub that is almost full. I have a lot of silver. I have, yeah. Love foreign coins because of the designs. Hi, Lori. How are you? I think the designs are cool. John Tyler. Thank you, Troy. John Adams. Oh yeah, Giselle. But I am sore. Very sore. But yeah, it's I actually feel better when I walk. My legs feel better. Like if my knees are hurting or my legs are hurting, I go for a walk and I feel better. Cody, there's a ton to look for on them. I just off the top of my head, I don't know what. Time check. 10 minutes and a half left. Again, if you want to check out, I put out a lot of shorts about error coins to look out for. If you want to turn on notifications and check out the shorts, they're like 20 to 20 seconds to like a minute long. Also, I put out videos of hunts. So if you could check that out, I would appreciate it. All right, Slapped. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. They're fairly common. And I'm not sure if you can sell them on eBay or not. I know you can't sell coins from Cuba on eBay for some reason. I wonder why George Washington isn't a low mintage. Just seems like he should be. Cheerios. 2000 Cheerios, Philadelphia. That is the holy grail in the small dollars, at least. You weren't at yesterday's live, were you, Ruger? I don't think you were. Cheerios and secondary is the Wounded Eagle. Oh, that one almost looks like it, but I don't think it is. Nope. So yesterday I found my first ever Wounded Eagle. If you look right there, it looks like there is an arrow or spear going through it. That is a die break. Starts right there. It looks like it goes through the body and comes out right there. It is not a scratch. That is a Wounded Eagle. That's a $50 to $100 coin and ungraded. Yeah, Giselle, it's yeah, it's tough. No, not yet, Otto. Not yet. I have not. I'm trying to gather some more, at least 10 coins that are errors, and send them in together because it is cheaper than sending one coin in. And I am going to use Anacs, ANACS for that, because they are cheaper with error coins. You could always cross them over to PCGS or NGC. PCGS is going to charge you about $60 to $70 a coin to grade it as an error and give it the error classification. NX, way cheaper. And they're the first grading company ever. Nice Native American dollar here. Time check, 5 minutes. Another Native American. This one's really scratched up. Harding. NIFC. All right. We have a 2014 Warren G. Harding. NIFC. Low mintage. We'll take it. We shall take it. Not the wide rim. Pretty sure that is a scratch. Oh, it's a Denver coin. It's got to be a scratch. Yep. I appreciate it, Ruger. Hope you have a wonder. Oh, what is this? What is this? Tanawanda Seneca. This is Native American series. I haven't seen this one before. Again, low mintage. I don't know the exact mintage numbers on these. Some of them are 200,000 or less. 22 Philly. All right. It's been a decent hunt. Got a bunch of stuff for eBay for making rolls. Possible toning if I decide to tone any coins. If anybody wants to check out my eBay store, it is the same name, Frank Fine Stuff, all one word. You could Google it and type eBay after it, and it'll come up. And that is my Amazon link. Thank you, Ruger. Oh, is that a type 2? Yep. All right, so here is a type 2. You can see the S. That's borderline type 1, type 2. But you can see the S clearer. I got to research this a little more. That might be a type 1. It's close. Rutherford B. Hayes. Rutherford B. Hayes again. How much time? 1 minute 37. I'm not going to have enough time, unfortunately, to do another roll. Getting closer, though. I am going to put out a video of there's 8, 9, 10, 11 more rolls to go. So I'm going to put out another video of that. Also, I will be putting out a video of Star Notes. Star Notes, dollar bill hunt. Star Notes, birthday notes, tombstone notes, errors, possibly, anything like that. So keep an eye out for that. I am going to put out some shorts, of course. I'm going to try to put out as much as possible when I can do it. Oh, what is the poll? 85% said they, 86%. All right, so you guys and gals like the dollar hunt videos. 13% said no. So the majority wins. But yeah, I have $600 in singles. I will be doing a video on this. I'm not going to go live. I don't have time. I'll do a video on the remaining 8, 9, 10, 11 rolls. And here is what we... Oh, there you go. Time for that walk. We found one Native American coin today, low mintage. Hello, Lightside. Warren G. Hardy, low mintage. An IFC. We found another Native American, low mintage. We found William Howard Taft, low mintage. I love this one. Treaty with the Delawares. You have the turkey, the wolf, and the turtle. Low mintage. Theodore Roosevelt, NIFC, low mintage. And the Code Talkers, World War I, World War II. That is low mintage. So 7 finds today, plus, you know, whatever I put in the tubes. This is eBay stuff. This is for rolls. So, and if you count what we found yesterday, it's a pretty good box, especially with these up here. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that, everyone, for the shorts and the videos. If you could watch them, I'd really appreciate it, even if you just play them in the background. You're doing something else. It does help me out. Unfortunately, we did not like to get to 50 likes. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going live next week. I might be missing in action for 2-3 weeks, maybe more. I don't know. But I am going to be putting out videos, so. All right, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night. Wonderful rest of the week. And I have to go for my walk now. I shall see you soon. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Take care.